Welcome to the Deep Thoughts with a Deep Voice podcast.
Wait, what are you doing? Get off my podcast.
Well, I figured I would just take over your podcast.
You can't. It's mine. Use my name.
I know it's your podcast, but I want to use my name.
That it's not how it's gonna fly. I don't appreciate you being on my show. You just can't hijack the show.
I figured you wanted me to get the show started because of the big news. Didn't you hear about the big news?
No, I didn't hear the big news.
Well, that's the problem. You don't pay attention, and I do. That's why my medulla oblongata is so much stronger than yours. The DA is no longer. They're going to make the official announcement tomorrow.
Really? I did a podcast about this, and I heard that they're talking about, but they're gonna make it official, huh?
Yep, this is what's going to happen. Tomorrow they're going to make the announcement, and then all the clubs affiliated with DA Soccer are screwed. They are so screwed. And then I have some thoughts about it. What are your thoughts about it, Coach Cameron?
Well, I'll give you my thoughts about it. Then I'll hear your thoughts, and then I'm going to excuse you out of my podcast because every time I give you an opportunity, it's like you take one step forward and then 3 steps backwards. Well, that's my situation with you, I guess. But in your case, I give you an inch, you take a flipping mile. Anyways, I've heard about this, and there's so many articles just going all over the place right now. Just coming out of the San Diego Union Tribune, they're talking about the Development Academy was started for the boys in 2007 and currently serve age groups from U13 to U19. The idea was to create a more professional environment with a 10-month season, practices 4 days a week, centralized control of tactical philosophy. Yeah, I like the control part of it, which is so silly, and that's why they get destroyed. Too much control, it will destroy anything. Like the government trying to control everyone with this COVID-19. You can't keep doing it because the people will resist it. It doesn't work. That's why there was a civil war. That's why there was the American Revolution. Humans will not be controlled. Some like control. There's that part of it, but not everybody. And a large majority do not like it. Back to the article. It put 13-year-olds on airplane for games or showcase events. Total cost between dues and travels upwards of $10,000 per year. Ding dong. There you go. That's the problem, and they need to stop it. It costs way too much, and some of the DAs are cheap if you're on the top ones, organized by whatever, and it's paid by U.S. Soccer or whatever. But a lot of it isn't. It's just they just paint this picture. Oh, we're DA. Come join us. You have a pathway to pro. Shut up. Your pathway to pro is be good and be athletic. Okay, that's how you do it. You don't have to be labeled and wear some jersey to make you pro. That doesn't work. It feels good. It feels good when your parents put Instagram posts, but that's about it. The girls' DA began in 2017 and was never able to fully separate itself from ECNL. Shocker, because ECNL is more of an environment that's created by coaches that were ticked off about U.S. Soccer and the direction they're going. That's how U.S. Club came. Same people of U.S. Club created ECNL, and they created a resistance. It's called a competition. That is good. I like the competition. So now most of these clubs are going to migrate back to ECNL, and ECNL is just going to take over. But don't worry, U.S. Soccer will be back, no doubt. What are your thoughts on it? Deep thoughts.
Okay, Coach Cameron, this is what's going to happen because my medulla oblongata says it all. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts because I have to go. I have a hot date tonight.
Who do you have a date with?
Well, her name is Higher Thoughts with a Higher Voice.
Ooh, okay. That seems a little weird.
Attract, okay?
Oh, that makes sense.
But she's beautiful, and I can't wait
sure
to be with her. And I might bring her on her show one day, but
awesome.
Maybe not. I don't know if you deserve to be around my beautiful, beautiful woman. All right, here's my deepest thoughts from the medulla oblongata. Okay. This is what's going to happen. U.S. Soccer is going to come up with a new plan, and they're going to call it QV. They're going to call it QV. I don't know what it stands for right now, but something stupid. But they'll come with some acronym of some sort, bundle it up, make it look beautiful, and sell it to the public once again to compete with whoever, because that's what they do. They do garbage. That's what's going to happen, and it's going to be disgusting. And after the QV ends, they're going to come up with the UTL. And that
What's that
acronym,
stand
I don't
for?
know what it stands for either,
Oh.
but it will be another acronym after the DA and the QV dies, and then we're going to have another acronym, and then it's just going to keep going until they run out of acronyms, which I don't think you can run out of, and they're just going to fool people over and over again. So it doesn't matter if DA is dead, they'll bring something new.
Yeah,
That's what
it's-
U.S. Soccer does, waste money, so they're going to start from ground zero and screw it up again, and U.S. Soccer eventually just will die with the rest of the world, because of the coronavirus is going to kill us all.
Whoa.
Well, I'm sorry. Those are my deepest thoughts. I got to go on my hot date with my higher thoughts with the higher voice lady. All right, goodbye.
Oh.
Good luck, Coach Cameron. Congrats on the DA being destroyed. Enjoy the moment, but it'll be short-lived because more acronyms are on their way. Goodbye.
Oh, well, okay. Goodbye. That was quick and to the point. And, so DA is going to die. They're going to announce it tomorrow. And it's exciting. I'm going to enjoy it for the moment. But, yeah, I think Deep Thoughts with Deep Voice is right. It's they'll come up with another acronym because that's what they do. They just sit around a little table and talk about how they can screw things up again. And, And what are all these clubs going to do? You know they're going to all go through a fit with U.S. Soccer. How dare you? We're not going to support you. What do you mean you're not going to support them? You're going to say you're going to send your kids away. So there's a problem. People are going to be in uproar over all this stuff. And, there's clubs in the Valley bragging about how they're DA. Oh, we just got DA. Well, you didn't even get to compete in it. Now what? So all these clubs and these wannabes and affiliate programs, they got a pathway. I remember talking to coaches. Yeah, we're going to join this one DA club. And I'm like, why? Oh, they're just, they're giving us resources, because they're part of DA. I'm like, it's a joke. And here it is. Now there's no DA. Now what? So does this allow high school to be better? Can everyone come back to high school? High school's better. They at least showcase these girls. Not every high school, but at least, they get to compete differently. A real state championship where everyone shows up versus, DA doesn't play in state cup because they're too cool. Or these other clubs, we won't play in state cup. We'll just go straight to nationals at the whatever. So good news. We are done with the DA, and I'm very excited about it. And it's good. Thank you, Deep Thoughts with Deep Voice, for coming on. This is Coach Cameron's announcement. DA is dead, and I encourage you to listen to all my DA episodes. My favorite one is dumb. DA's dumb. That was a good one. I have a bunch of good ones. You got I got so many I can't even think about. You got episode 373, Cyber Monday, and the DA 4-to-1 ratio. That's a good one. Will U.S. Soccer terminate DA during the COVID-19 crisis? That was Saturday. That was crazy. DA is still dumb. Episode 146. DA and GoalNation.com are besties. That's episode... What episode is that? I don't even know what it is. That was 2 years ago. Episode 21, DA Problems. That was 2 years ago. Episode 94, DA versus the Latinas. That's a good one. And then episode 424, the identification scam, which talks about DA. I have so many topics on DA, but whatever. Good riddance, DA. We celebrate and we move on. It's Coach Cameron having a wonderful night. Hope you have a wonderful night with this update of DA is gone, gone, gone. Goodbye.